Welcome back to Fishing with Vance. Well, the temperature here in PA here, it's mid-November, and the temperature is going to jump up to over 60 degrees today. So it's been pretty cold, but I thought, hey, I had pretty much put the Pelican up for the year, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to jump back out there, see if I can't catch a fish. If I catch anything, I think it'll be great, but I'm just going to enjoy being out there. But I thought I'd bring it to you just in case I go out there and catch a few fish. So we'll see what happens. I think I'll obviously check the water temperature when I get there, but I think the theme for today is going to be just fishing everything very, very slow. Just very slow and methodical presentation to try to entice a bite or two. So we'll see what happens. We got the old Pelican Bass Raider hooked up to my old girl Tacoma there. She's ready to roll. So I'll throw some rods in. Let's see what happens. I'm going middle of the day. It's about 11 a.m. and try to fish in the middle of the heat of the day here. This is probably going to be my last trip. I said that last time, but here it is. Another day. Going to be in the 60s. I can't pass this up. So let's see what happens. And I'll see you at the lake. Thanks for coming along today on fishingwithvance.com. Hi guys, welcome back. It's a little windy out here today, but I'm definitely not going to complain. Just because it's November 17th and I'm fishing on the Pelican. So this is the latest I've fished here in Western PA for sure. So there's a little wind. Who cares? I think it is like pushing 60 today. 60. It's going to go up to 65. So that's why I'm out here. Expectations for catching fish are low, but again, I could be sitting on the couch doing nothing, or I could be fishing with the sun on my face and the wind in my hair, what little I have left, and trying to figure out if I could snag a fish or two. So let's enjoy it. Here we go. If I catch anything, I will certainly bring you back. First thing to do, got to check the old water temperature. There we go. Full disclosure, I was sitting there watching some YouTube videos last night. My usual suspects, realistic fishing and the like. He's my favorite channel, but I was watching some other ones that I come across. Bill Dance Outdoors, and he's putting them on YouTube now. And I used to watch those years ago, and sort of got me into fishing. But I don't know if you guys ever watched that show, but he always puts his conditions log on there to tell you, you know, what the conditions are and so on and so on. And there he's fishing, the water temperature is 42 degrees. And I know my man lives in Tennessee, a place called Collierville, a place that I'm, you know, somewhat familiar with from my days, my working days. And he's fishing, water temperature's 42 degrees, and he's still catching fish. So that's what got me thinking, you know, I saw it was going to be 60 degrees today, so I thought, hey, what the heck, come out here and give it a shot. So I'm gonna fish everything slow. That's what old Bill was doing, fishing everything slow. I got a blue tube on here, and I'm gonna try to fish this puppy slow. I came in the middle of the day. It's about 11:30, and I'm gonna fish for a couple, 2-3 hours. Just enjoy being out here. It is a little windy, but that's okay. I'll see if I can't snag one fish. That's the goal. Just catch something. But even if not, I'm out here enjoying it. So let's see what happens. For whatever reason, here in the fall, and for the record, I've never caught a fish this late in the season at this lake or any other for that matter. So if I catch anything today, it'll be a first to catch anything this late. I've never caught a fish in December or January in my entire life. So I have caught a few in November, but it was early November, not a week before Thanksgiving, and my Christmas stuff's up already. So let's see what happens. I can catch just one fish. I was tempted to go to the store and get some worms, some night crawlers, and see if I couldn't just snag something, but I resisted, and I'm gonna try to go with worms, tubes, and I may even throw a slow crankbait. I see the water temperature's just a shade under 46. It's 49.5, so we'll call that 46 degrees. So let's see if we can figure them out and find at least one bass. Right now I'm starting off with a tube. There it is, 46 degrees. All right, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna fish it slow, which isn't my forte. I tend to fish fast, but I'm gonna slow this guy down today. And this section of the lake has been, I have to say, probably the most productive in fall. I don't know why. I think there's a creek channel that runs through the middle here. I'm not sure why that is, but every fall this tends to hold the fish. The water temperatures are not that much different over here, but I do think it has something to do with the creek channel coming through here. But we shall see. I'm just giddy like a little kid to be out here. And see if I can't catch something. But thanks for coming along. I'm gonna throw this tube up shallow and first, and then we'll try all around in this area of the lake. Like I said, I came middle of the day to try to get when the water is going to be its warmest. This is a one-day little blast here for Pennsylvania. I saw tomorrow it's headed right back down to, in the 40s. So I am sort of fishing ahead of a front, but it's in between. It was cold yesterday, so actually snowed 2 days ago, but 3 days ago. I think Sunday. Today is Wednesday. Yeah, Sunday it snowed 2 inches. So, so this is just a quick little blast to see what happens here. I don't care. I'm just happy to be out here. Sometimes you just gotta enjoy life, and see what happens. All right. Shut the camera off and look for some bass. If I hook something, I'll bring you back. If not, this was a monologue for nothing. FishingWithVance.com. Well, guys, I got a fish on here. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And there is a November bass right there, kids. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, baby. November 17th fish. In 45 degrees. Shout out to Bill Dance. There it is. Got him on a tube. Man, that felt good. There he is. He's on. I can't get him loose. He was hooked good. Look at that. Oh man, he's cold. There we go. And there he is. Oh man, you gotta love it. All right, young man. Let me get the release. Thank you for making the trip worthwhile today. See ya. Alright guys, I switched it up a little bit now. And I'm going to go with Zoom Fluke now. Looks just like a minnow. It's the albino version. And I'm going to pitch this thing up shallow. The wind's blowing me over here, so I figured I might as well throw a couple casts up here. But see if I can pick up a bass looking to feed up shallow here. There he goes. He was super shallow on a fluke. There he was. Little guy, but I don't care. That's two. Yes. Alright guys, I broke off my fluke, but I'm gonna try something different. I put a Ned rig, a Ned rig hook on here. There it is. Yeah, it's this Ned rig jig head finesse. So it's my last one, but I threw that on there, and I'm breaking out my old partner's lure here, the old Hoochie Coochie 4.5 inch, and I'm gonna put it on this Ned rig. Now this is never fished this way before, but let's just see how this goes. So I'm gonna have this, I think, come out the side just like I do with everything else. So this guy, I'm gonna feed him the whole way down like this, and then have it come out the side like that. And let's see what that does. This ought to be good. This Hoochie Coochie has a little bit more of a tail. Has a tail, I should say, and I'm hoping that it'll attract a little more attention. So kind of blew off the spot, but I'm gonna head back over here, throw this up, and definitely want to go throw this on around the rocks. I got some serious cloud cover now, so let's get over there. Let's see what this does. Up against that tree, and there he is. First cast up against that tree with that Ned rig and a Hoochie Coochie. Shout out to my old fishing partner. Look at that guy. Yeah. November bass number 3 when the fish is cold. But he liked that Ned rig, and he liked that Hoochie Coochie. Ah man, that was fun. All I did on that last fish, guys, was I had this, like I said, I had this 4.5 inch Hoochie Coochie. I put it on a Ned rig jig head. Probably got myself a little close now, and I pitched it up to the base of that tree, and he let him have it pretty much as soon as it hit the water. Oh, almost let myself have it there, but that did not take long. I'll take it. 3 fish in November. 3 bass. November 17th. 3 different lures. Caught one on a tube, one on a Zoom fluke, and now one on a hoochie coochie from Cabela's, which is essentially the same as the fluke. There's a little tail on it though, but I have it rigged, Ned rigged, so that's 3. The wind is definitely making it more of a challenge, but it's clouding up like crazy. Wind's picking up, making it tougher, but who cares? Just have to adapt and overcome. Right between those barrels, guys. And there he is. Bass number 4. Right in between those barrels, you saw that cast. Oh yeah, gotta love it. Alright guys, got him on the same thing. The Ned rig with the hoochie coochie. There it is. November bass number 4. Oh, gosh, this is fun. Thought I was done for the year. Blessed to get one more out. That fish was right between those, right between those 2 barrels right there. I know there's a rock edge that goes there. I threw it right in there. There's a rock edge here, rock line there. I threw it right in between it, and he couldn't resist the old hoochie coochie. There it is. There's the rig. It's on a, I don't know if you can see that. It's on a Ned rig, jig head, and there's the hooch. My old partner, he swore by these things. This side of the lake is colder because of the fall sun doesn't hit it as much, so the water is a little cooler over here, but like I said, not dramatically different, but a little different. A little sun on my face now, which feels good, but let's see if we can't snag one more. There's somebody. Yep. There's a little guy up. Oh, he come off. He was right there. Little dude was right there. Yeah, he jumped off. He was there though. Well guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I didn't think I'd catch anything today. Ended up with 4 bass here in November, and couldn't be happier with that. I broke off the hoochie, and so I'm just gonna probably fish this bank down to the railing spot and then call it a day. But man, I had a great time, and got to eke out one more fishing trip here in Pennsylvania before calling it a season. Who knows? Might get a warm day in December here. I might sneak out, fish off the bank or something like that, and that'd be great. But as far as the Pelican goes, I think I'll put her up for the year. And speaking of the Pelican, wanted to let you know that I'm planning on a complete overhaul of my setup on the Pelican. This thing has served me well, no question about it, but I'm going to definitely switch it up. And so stay tuned for that. It'll be a series of videos. Some of the things I'm definitely going to do is, as I've mentioned in prior vids, is cut this table down. I want it to be narrower for whenever I'm fishing at the other site, for sure. and so I want it to be more narrow. And also I'm going to set this thing up so that I can fish out. I fish a lot by myself, so I want to set it up for almost like a single man thing. I'm going to move myself to the front, and I definitely need better pole holders up there, and I'm going to put the trolling motor up at the front and plan on turning the head around on it and fishing out of the front. I'm going to make the table smaller and then bring it towards the back. I actually have an outboard motor ordered that is likely caught in one of those cargo ships somewhere in the globe. Who knows? But I never did get it, so I'm still hopeful I'm going to get that. But if not, I'm going to either get that one or get another one. But I want to be able to fish this on some bigger bodies of water next year, and even possibly the river. We have a lot of good rivers around here, and I would feel more comfortable with a small gas motor for that. But the plan is to, whenever I'm fishing with a gas motor, put it on the back, have a smaller table, and then I'm going to kind of sit in the middle and fish out of the front, and put the trolling motor in the front. If my boys come with me, if I get a second guy coming with me, then we can always just shift it around and go from there. So we can just put the table back in the middle and go from there. So, but that's the plan. I'm going to replace the floor. This thing has seen better day. Whole thing needs pulled up. Lots of fish and whatnot in the bottom of this boat. It needs a complete cleaning. So stay tuned for all that. That's going to be my plan here as I head back into the garage. And also I'm going to actually once and for all mount some type of fish finder on it. I have a Lowrance. I think it's the Hook 2 that I honestly haven't been all that impressed with, so I'm not sure that that's going to stay, but I'm actually going to break my own rules and mount it right onto the boat, something that's permanent, that I don't have to worry about attaching it to a table or anything like that. So I'm gonna somehow fashion the battery for it somewhere in here, I'm not sure, underneath me, and wire that up again and get back to using that. Especially if I'm going to be fishing bigger bodies of water, I'm going to need that Lowrance and or some type of fish finder to help me find the fish in the bigger venues. Anyway, enough talking. Thanks for coming along today. I can't believe I caught some fish in November here, and it's been great. But I appreciate you watching, and hope you're still fishing wherever you are, and if you are, let me know, and let me know what you're catching. Thanks again for watching. See you next time on fishingwithvance.com. If you like this video, check out the playlist of all my other videos for catching bass off the Pelican, trout, and also really have gotten into carp fishing lately. In the off season here, I do a lot of product reviews on the Pelican fishing rods and reels, and then obviously lots of Pelican boat mod videos. So check those out. We have playlists for that. Hit subscribe, hit like, and comment. Thanks for watching.